Hi, we're so excited today to be doing a warehouse series with one of our favorite vendors. And this brand is super awesome and excited to tell you about it. And we actually have Jana here from JanaBanana. Jana, how are you doing today?
Hello, Lonny. I'm very good. Thank you for having me here today. Yeah,
Absolutely.
this is me, Jana from JanaBanana.
Well, let's hop right into it. I'm just quickly. I just want to give you guys a shout out. Jana has created one of the most innovative bars that I've seen in a really long time. You know, we're really used to things that are similar to Kind bars. No hate there, great product Kind bars, or there's a lot of things that are looking like RX bars these days. And when I first tried your product and just tasted a fresh banana, I couldn't believe it. So maybe I'll just turn it over to you because it's such a unique product that I'd love for you to describe it and how it got its name. So
Yeah, so I like to tell the story because it's actually interesting and funny. To start talking about JanaBanana Bar, I have to start by talking about me moving to this little village. My mom decided to move to this little beach village in Brazil when I was about 11. And the most interesting part about this very isolated beach village is that the road to go through, it's surrounded by banana farms. So I grew up as a poor family, but we were surrounded by bananas everywhere. So growing up, four kids, all we had was bananas and bananas everywhere. So we used to do banana cakes, banana candies, banana bars, bananas in everything because banana was cheap and it was very available. And we all love it. So when I moved to US, I went to US to do I was working in Brazil and I decided to go to US to do an MBA in marketing. And when I finished my MBA, I was in love with America and I didn't want to leave. So I started this business selling banana bars. I went back to Brazil, talked with the farmers, and found this product that was a banana bar, and just like we used to have in Brazil. And I brought to US, but and I brought to US at the time. But what I made a couple of mistakes. So initially, we used to call as Nutritiva, and
mm,
also in Brazil, we had the banana bar as it was with lots of sugar. Because, they love sugar. But American people, they didn't like it. It was too sweet. And the name didn't really click. Until one day I went to a shop and I was selling the Nutritiva brand. And I said, oh, can I speak to the manager or something? And then the guy called on the phone and he said to the guy, oh, here is the girl, the banana girl. Yeah. Oh, what's her name? And then he couldn't say my name as well. And he's like, Jana, banana girl. And it was funny because right there I was thinking, that's it. Nobody can really say the name of the brand, but that's how they see me and that's how they see my product. So that's how I should I should go with this name because a lot of times people would like the product and they would say, but I couldn't find online. It was just because the name was too hard to pronounce. So then after that, I went backwards a little bit and then went back to Brazil and we rebranded and we came with JanaBanana. Then because my name is Janaína and
mm.
it's also hard. Nobody can really pronounce. So then a lot of my friends in Brazil and in America, they all call me Jana anyway. So when it came the banana bars and Jana, then it's like, sounds fun and sounds good. And then we got JanaBanana. And then with that came the idea of the flavors too. So we introduced JanaBanana and peanut butter because it's a very American staple food, and it's also something that we Brazil love things with peanut butter.
Yeah,
So we
everybody
make
here loves a peanut butter and banana sandwich. So
yeah, and it's very good. I know it's some that doesn't go with your culture because on Bunny James you're all about no allergens.
yeah,
And the Jana banana and peanut butter. Peanut butter is a high allergen food, but it's good one. It's very tasty.
it is.
But we also have banana and coconut. This one you guys love it. It's very simple. It only has banana and dry bananas and coconut. And we have banana and the green bananas.
Yeah.
The um, the green banana is interesting. That needs a little bit of explanation because the banana, while even though it's banana and bananas, people will get confused. But banana while it's green is a great source of prebiotics. So what does is it slow down your digestion and feed your gut bacteria.
Wow.
So yeah, and nowadays we got a way of resistant starches. We don't really have much resistant starches in our diet anymore because we have high processed carbohydrates. And the resistant starch is nothing more than a carbohydrate. And also new diets also are very against carbohydrates. But this, carbohydrates are very complex. They are not the same as they are not all the same.
Yeah.
And so the green banana is great for your digestion, is great for your health, well-being, and gut bacteria. And that's why we decided to mix. And it's a bonus, so it has a good benefits, and it's also a easy-going snack. It's not something super hard to take it or anything, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, so that's how we started.
And it's wonderfully light and delicious. And just to explain to anybody who's watching, it's honestly like they took a green banana and they put it mushed together into literally a bar. I know it goes through a better process than that, but it's delicious, it's clean, it's light. And yes, I've tried your coconut flavor, which is it just has some nice coconut sprinkles on the outside. And
Uh,
the peanut butter is actually my favorite. That's my personal favorite. My fiance can't eat it because she's allergic to peanuts. So uh,
oh,
but it's absolutely wonderful. Well, I think I think I'd love to ask you what it's been like, especially someone who's immigrated from another country and being an entrepreneur and having such great initial success over here, as well as being a female entrepreneur. What's that been like for you? I know we've done our best to continue to place your product in as many of our gift boxes as we can because we love it and our customers love it. But yeah, I mean, just maybe if you could quickly let us know what the experience has been like for you.
yeah, I have to say, I didn't think, when everybody talk about the American dream, I didn't think about much like, wow, you think like it's just a story,
Yeah.
but it is an American dream. I think as soon as I moved to US, I realized how things are so much more possible. I grew up in Brazil, and things are very hard there, and it still is. You don't realize how wonderful it is for business in America. And even though it's hard as a woman, has been very hard as a woman to be in business because it's very dominated by men. You would not believe, but the brokers are men, the buyers are men. You go to the food, the Expo East, Expo West. I would say 80% are men, but a lot of founders are women. A lot of women founders starting up business and things, but it's controlled by men at the other end. Like buyers, the brokers, the people that get into in the markets are mostly men. And it's a little bit hard to deal with because they are very much into numbers, business, and everything. But I think what made me succeed in this environment is that the customers, when you have the customers on your side and when you have a good product, then you can succeed anyway.
Yeah.
And people has been as the buyers, the consumers they have been very open, very supportive. A lot of women supporting me. I would say 90% of the people that I talk with on Instagram and about diets, about ingredients are women. And these people identify, and they are my final customers, even though they are not the ones who determine that goes in store or not going in store, but
Yeah.
they are the ones who actually are buying. And that's all it matters then at the end of the day. I have the great support of the women, and this is good. Yeah, it's been very good. But besides that, I have to say America is a great environment for business.
Yeah.
It's so simple. Like, it's very simple to open a business, to start a business, comparing to where I was in Brazil. The bureaucracy, the politics,
Yeah.
everything in Brazil is very hard. And here it's very easy, and it's hard to stay on, as it is in anywhere. But it's very easy to start.
Yeah.
And once I got the support of the women consumers on my side, I think I've been able to maintain. But I have to say, I am a woman. I have a kid, and I have a husband. And no, I have families, and this makes hard. That I had to make a couple choices, and I had to slow down business recently because I have a little baby girl,
Yeah.
and it happens. That's what women is, and that's we are here to procreate. You know, I have a daughter, and I decided to dedicate more time for her, and I
That's,
slowed down the business a little bit. But I don't see anything wrong with that. I have been pausing, and I'm still continue, and the business still growing, and that's a good thing. But it's challenged. It's not easy as I would think. You know, when I started, I was only myself, and I was eager to go, 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 go. But then get married, have kids, and as a woman, you have 9 months, and then you have breastfeeding, and you have everything, and then
yeah.
things slow down a little bit in the business. But we keep going. It's challenging, but it's good.
Yeah, it really just says that you can juggle a few more things on your plate, you know, and that's awesome. And actually, our customer base here at Lonny James is predominantly female. So hopefully, if any of our customers are watching, help support, you know, a fellow female entrepreneur, and we'll make sure that we showcase the boxes that you're in below, so they can definitely support as well. And I also want to say I did remember one thing. So you had mentioned that your interesting name for your business. It reminded me because everyone's like, "What the heck is Bunny James? Like, where did you get that from?" And we have kind of an interesting name as well, and the name just kind of fell in place. And it's really just a story about a story about an amazing rabbit that I heard about. And you can definitely take a look if anyone's watching to our About Us page, and it tells all about it. But I can identify with having kind of an interesting name that people don't understand at first. So, Jana, I'm probably not saying your name right.
Can I just say one thing before
Yeah,
we
of
finish?
course. Of course. Of course.
Because talking about female in business and female in life itself and
Yeah.
challenging, because of the challenges I have been through in my life and challenges as a woman, I decided last year I started the project JanaBanana Girls, and we have been supporting.
Yes, I'm so glad you're talking about this. Okay, yes.
Yeah, it's very important because, well, it's been very important for me. It's a small project. We only have 36 girls, but it has been making an amazing difference in the life of these 36 girls. They are between 9 and 16. And what we did is very simple. Actually, I have to say, for my whole life, I always felt like I needed to go back to where I came from. It's a very poor region. It's one of the poorest in São Paulo. And I feel like I grew up very feeling abandoned from the system, and nobody really looked in that region. So I went back there, and I decided to support a group of girls, local girls, and we started a soccer team. And I contracted a coach, and I found a place, and then I sponsored them with the equipment to play and everything. It's very, very simple. I always thought I needed so much to contribute, and end up, you just need to start. It just needs to actually actions. Everything else goes and fall in places as well. And nowadays with coronavirus, things has been set back a little bit, but we managed to, with a group of friends, I found a couple of friends that have been doing coaching and mentoring. So we are doing a mentoring project and coaching project with the girls now over Zoom, like we're doing now. And it's great because it's helping to keeping them active, keeping them focused. And I just want to plant a little seed in each one of their little lives, because especially in this age between 9 and 16, one little thing that you do in your life, it will determine what you're going to be for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because that's how it happened with me. My mom had a business when I was about this age, and I felt like this impacted me about wanting to have a business when I grew up. Yeah. And I think I want to be this positive influence in their life, and has been really good. The girls has been really engaging, and they have been sending me messages, and we have been talking and chatting, and things are going really well. And it's just a small group of girls, but it can be a massive difference in a group of many people, because these girls multiply in their own group, in their own families, and multiply the idea, and it's good for them to see someone like me that came from that region
Yeah.
and managed to be successful, and they can see that they can be it too whenever they want. Today it's soccer, but tomorrow can be another thing, and let's see what's gonna go. Yeah, but it's been very good.
Wow, you're such a badass. That's a huge inspiration. And if anybody wants to, is there a way for other people to support it? Can they go to your
Yes,
website and check it
we
out?
have a hat in our website. It's a baseball cap,
Yeah,
and 100% of the sales from this baseball cap goes to the project. 100%. The whatever is it's $20 the hat,
yeah,
and the purchase 100% goes to the girls project.
awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just to support materials and supports the coach. That is the guy, the local guy there, which is like my second hand in this group. Yeah, but that's a good way to support
That's
it.
that's so cool. Thank you so much for sharing. And I think female owned, you have a mission. You have a really, really, really awesome product. And I just want to give you a shout out today. And we love working with you. And anybody watching, if you want to try any of her products, just click on any of the boxes below. Her products carried in those boxes. And Jana, it's been such a pleasure. And enjoy your time. Enjoy the rest of your time down under. I know you're in Australia right now, so enjoy
Thank
yourself.
you, Lonnie. Let me just say I've been very thankful to work with you and your company. When we started, it was funny because we didn't really had much of a connection in terms of like calls. Everything was over
Yeah,
email. Very clear. It was very like you guys questioned a lot, and everything was over email. But since I got to know you guys, well, since the beginning, you guys has been very, very focused on your mission and helpful with me. Very partnership, and I've been really good. And since I got to know you guys better, I'm really pleased that it's a beautiful company, has a beautiful message, and I'm very happy to be part of it. Thank you.
absolutely. And we're excited to continue growing with you as well. So really appreciate the shout out. Thank you so much.